To get ready to finish your apron, the last step that you need to do is to put the cording in, and then your apron project will be complete. To do that, you need to take a piece of tape that's about 5 centimeters long, 2 inches or so, and wrap it around the end of your cording. That's what this thick rope-like string is. It's called cording. And you want to wrap it very tight and secure so that it can hold the stress of the pin as we push it through. Then you're going to take a safety pin and open it, and take the safety pin and stick it into the bottom below of the cording below the tape, and go in and come through the center and come up through the middle, and then close it like that. The bobby or the safety pin will give you something to hold onto as you're putting the cording through the apron. You need to be careful to start with the beginning at a side, and then you come up and you come out at the top of the apron, and you do a U-turn and then go in the other side and come out over here. So if you accidentally start at the top and go down, you're gonna have to take it out and do it over. That's sad. So make sure that you start over on the side, and what you do is you take this safety pin and you open up your casing and squeeze the tape inside the casing there. And as you get it in, what you're doing is you're going to use your thumb at the end of the safety pin to hold on to it, and then you slide it over. So what you're doing is you bunch up the apron casing over the cording, and I'm holding the safety pin on the inside, and you slide it back. Then you find the end of the safety pin and block that with your thumb or your finger, and then again bunch it up over and then slide it down, and you just work it through like this all the way. And you can go 2 or 3 times. If your fabric is a lightweight fabric, you can bunch it up several times. If you have a thicker fabric like this one, it can only go 1 or 2 times before you have to slide it. But once you do that, you just keep going until it comes out at the top. If the safety pin accidentally opens while it's on the inside, you will have to pull it out and start over again. And sometimes it's kind of tricky to get out at the very end right here. Let's see if we can work that through. Okay, then once you've got that through, slide it through so that you have probably about maybe, oh, I'm guessing, is that about 60 or 70 centimeters. Then turn it around and do the same thing. Come through this side over here, and this time we're going down from the top to the other side. And as you squeeze it in, make sure that you have your thumb on the back of the safety pin, and then bunch the fabric up over it, and then slide it through, and repeat that until you get it all the way through. Come close to the end. Sometimes where we folded that edge under, it can get caught under there. So if you try to make sure that your safety pin is pressed toward the side that has your apron and not toward the side with your casing, that will help it not to get caught in there as you pull it through. Let's see how I did this time. Okay, so this time you can see that I got it caught on the bias tape, so I'm going to back it up just a little bit and try and push it closer to the side with the apron fabric, and that time you can see the head come out easily. Okay, so then you go ahead and pull that all the way through. Let's see. Okay. And then once you've got your cording through the casing, you need to pull this side up a little bit and this side down a little bit more. You want to try and make sure that you have about an even amount of cording on each end, and then be sure to take the safety pin off And you can remove the tape, or if you want to leave it on, you can. But what you need to do so that it doesn't come off and that this end goes back up in there is you need to tie the end into a simple knot and create that knot. I usually put it just above where the tape is and then pull that tight so that way your cording doesn't go back up into the casing when you put it in the washing machine. I see that I missed to trim that. I need to do that. And do the same thing on the other side. Put a knot there. And then you have your completed apron project. So let's just hold that up and show everybody what it looks like. So you can put it on and then make sure that it ties in the back, and you have finished your apron project. So congratulations.